Okay.
All right, welcome to Art Madness Tournament. We are glad to be back once again. We are here with some of our best artists from around the country. Last week, we started it off with folks out of the East with their Titan, Dave Smith, coming in the lead and winning the overall vote as well as the speed round vote. So Dave Smith will make it into the Final Four. We're going to see who's going to travel to the Final Four with Dave Smith. And so we have contestants, Brian Oakes from San Diego. We are going to take a look at all of our contestants and ask for them to give themselves an introduction, as well as let us know what park they're from, how long they've been drawing caricatures, and lots of other fun stuff that they might want to let us know. Brian, what do you got to say for yourself?
Hey everybody, Brian Oakes here. I'm out in San Diego, California. I manage the contract at SeaWorld San Diego, and I've been doing caricatures for going on 20 years, started in 2001. So I've been at SeaWorld since 07, and I used to work at a park in Buffalo, New York, and I've also worked at Busch Gardens in Tampa. I've worked in New Jersey, in Pennsylvania, and Ohio. So I've traveled around a little bit and doing some character training over there and just having some fun. So that's about it for me.
Awesome. So Angela, how about yourself?
Hi, I'm Angela. I'm from Worlds of Fun in Kansas City, Missouri. I have been doing characters for about 5 years, but been with Commons for about 9. I've been here with 2011. And yeah, that's about it.
All right, and David Cummings, I know I've known you for an awfully long time. Do you want to tell us how we got started or how you got started nonetheless?
Yeah, I've been doing caricatures for about 32 years or more. And I've started at Cedar Point, and I worked at SeaWorld in Florida. I've worked at Carowinds in North Carolina, plus probably at least every park that Commons has, just about. I've traveled all over the country. I've seen the country one amusement park at a time.
One amusement park at a time. Okay.
Yep.
Do you happen to have a favorite park? And I know you're not allowed to say this out loud, but we're going to ask you to say it anyways.
I'm not allowed to say it out loud?
Well, you are on this particular broadcast. Why
okay. The favorite amusement park I've worked in is Cedar Point, but I'm currently at the Detroit Zoo, which is easily my favorite zoo I've ever worked in.
How long you been at the Detroit Zoo?
This will be the 10th amusement park I've worked in is Cedar Point, but I'm currently at the Detroit Zoo, which is easily my favorite zoo I've ever worked in.
How long you been at the Detroit Zoo?
Oh. This will be the 10th amusement park I've worked in is
all right, 32 years. That's fantastic. All right, so we've got video, and what we're going to do at this point is we are going to get started with our speed round. Actually, first, we need to hear from Michael. Michael's from Knott's Berry Farms. Michael, can you give us just a little bit of insight as where you're from?
Yeah, originally I'm from Ontario, California, but I moved out to pursue caricatures about 3 years ago. So I've been with Commons for about 3 years. And I've been doing caricatures for just as long.
Awesome. And I see we're getting a shout out right there on YouTube now. We got Shelly Commons saying 32 years. Wow, great, David. So obviously they appreciate that. And you said, Michael, you've been doing it about 3 years out at Knott's Berry Farms, you said?
Yeah, it's this coming May, it's going to be 3.
Okay, awesome. So we're going to move on to the speed round. And with the speed round, we're going to just have a brief little interlude here. If Ken can give us some background music, and we can gather our thoughts and get our rules together for the speed round as the artists get prepared. Okay, so I'm going to go over my notes here. Now with the speed round, what we're going to do is we're going to have a series of photos. The photos that we're going to be drawing from is going to be a group of random faces that the artists were all sent in advance, and I'm going to put those random faces up behind me as well. So if you want to draw along, please feel free. I know it's going to be a lot smaller than their reference photos, and that's fine. But we are going to get to draw a little bit later and have you guys post some of your drawings up if you can at #ArtMadness, and that'll put it up on our Instagram. So you can see these random faces here, and we're going to try to draw as many faces as we can in 5 minutes. Now, when we do the 5-minute time period, we want to go also take a look at the drawings, and we want the artists to disqualify any drawings that they aren't necessarily proud of. We know this isn't going to be your best work. We know that this isn't going to be something that you're necessarily going to frame up, but this is something that you might see at a very, very, very busy event, a campus event, where there's a lineup out the door. We're going to try to do as many drawings as we can. You can do any configuration of these people here. We know some of these people. We don't know some of these people. We're going to give you guys 5 minutes, and I'm going to give you the 10-second countdown. And if Ken could give us a little bit of that background funkiness, we got Ken on the 1s and 2s in the back. Ken Hyman, the brewer of Seville, he's back there doing the 1s and 2s. I'm going to give you ready to start 5 minutes, and that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, draw. We got a shout out from the mighty Bo Hufford out there in San Diego. You guys don't know each other, do you, Brian?
That guy.
That guy, yeah.
Oh. Thank you.
We got people chiming in on their favorites. Aha. Marlon says, hey, everyone. All the way from Florida. What's up, Nate Cap? Eric Mankey says, go, David. Kristen Erman. Nice to see you. Looks like just about everybody decided to start with my good friend Jake. He's a music producer out of Cleveland. Getting music done. I'm sure he's got some time for you. He's got a fantastic studio. We're the country together. Thanks, Jake. Hope you're watching. Let's get into this. Ken's going to give us the 2-minute warning. And as we get under the 2 minutes, he'll also give us the 30 seconds. And if you can power one in the last 30 seconds, we will all be impressed. Our good friend Andy Hoffman has arrived. Nice to see you. Jamie Smith in the house. How much time we got, Ken?
We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes. Less than 2 minutes remain in the round.
looking really good. Really solid for speed sketches, I might say. Now remember, these aren't necessarily indicative to the...
30 seconds remain.
Thank you, Ken.
$15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 1.
Okay, time is up, and that's the big buzzer done by the timekeeper, Ken. So we're gonna just go right around the horn. Let's see, I see a couple people cheering on Brian. We're gonna start with Brian. I'd like you to show your sketches, Brian, if you could.
Yeah.
Just go one at a time with them. Let's
Yeah,
take,
I got 3.
you end up with 3?
Yeah,
Cool.
got these guys.
Good. Oh yeah, that's my buddy Jake right there for sure.
I thought that was a celebrity. He looked familiar.
Yeah, I guess in caricature he does represent. Looks a little bit like who would you say that he looks like in that particular picture?
One of the
Yeah, I
Baldwin
knew.
brothers, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's move on to Michael. How many did you end up with, Michael?
I also got 3.
Okay.
Yeah. I got this guy right here. Guy with the white hair.
Nice.
Also got this guy right here.
Looking good. I'm liking,
And,
I'm liking that.
The other guy that Brian drew too.
Awesome. Jake in making an appearance in all of these sketches, huh? All right,
Celebrity
what do you got,
cameo.
David?
I got 3.
Got 3?
Yep, I got this one. Got this guy. Who I
Looking
know.
good. Looking good. Nice line quality.
Thanks. And I got your bud.
All right. Jake's represented. Nobody drew the big hair? No? No. Didn't want to get bogged down with all those curls, I'm
Be
sure.
about the one you would do.
Yeah. Angela, what do you have?
Don't worry, I got that big hair. I have this one
Yeah.
that I got. And then I got, whoa, falling over, going down. I
That's
got
all
this
right.
guy here.
Awesome.
And
Do it
the last
again.
one is I got curls. I got her.
Okay, you got curls. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Well, that was awesome. So you guys all had 3?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so that's 3 points for each one of you. Eric,
Woo!
you can take care of those points. There's no winner to the speed round. But I will mention we are doing something new tonight. We're going to ask for you folks to do the viewer's choice. And at the end of the evening, I'm going to tell you how to do that. We're going to actually be able to cast a ballot on Shop Commons, and that's the viewer's choice. But at this point, we are going to gather our supplies and get ready for the park sketch / event style. So a little traveling music, if you could, Ken, while I get transitioned into the next section here. That's my song. I like it. Okay, thumbs up, everybody. All right, thumbs up right here. We are going to go into the park sketch style, event style sketch. So this is like what you might see at an event or see for a black and white Head and Shoulders at the theme park. We're going to give you 5 minutes. We do train our artists to draw within 3 minutes, but we're going to give an extra 2 because this is a strange format and it takes just a touch longer to draw from photographs. Now, what we're going to do today is we're all going to draw the same person. And the person for round 1 for this likeness is actually the artist Angela, and here's her drawing. Yeah, her drawing. This is her picture behind me. And the wild card is David. So Angela's going to draw David, and everybody else is going to draw Angela. So if we have any artists out there that want to draw along with us, I encourage you. We have a little hashtag, which is basically hashtag Art Madness. Please post your drawings there. We're going to start with Angela here. And then, again, we're going to give you 5 minutes. Is everybody clear on that?
Yeah.
Okay, pretty easy and self-explanatory. Everybody's got their references ready?
Yeah.
And I'll give you a 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it. We're going to start with a little ambient mood music for you. And I'll get out of the way for those who want to draw along.
Just want to chime in, Jeremy. We need suggestions for our final round. Don't forget to ask the audience.
Absolutely. As Ken mentioned, we are going to need suggestions for our final round, and he's going to keep a tally of this. And our final round, after the likeness section, is going to be the face and body. And we're going to do that in black and white. We need suggestions of what you might like to see Brian Oakes doing. Anything in particular? We got to keep it PG-13, of course. And then we also, for the wild card, we want to see suggestions on what David is to be doing in his face and body. So we need suggestions for Brian. We need suggestions for David. I'm getting text as we go that says this week's YouTube is even better. So congratulations, you guys. You're even better than last week.
Woo!
Yeah.
So that means we all get a raise.
Do we get extra points?
That's true. And there's Ann Bush there coming back. Say what up, Ann?
And Bush.
From across town, right, Oaks?
Yeah.
Barb Burke in the house with Left Hernandez as well. Some of our favorite people, of course. Michael, I didn't get a chance to talk to you too much. You said you did 3 years over at Knott's Berry Farm so far?
Yeah, so far. Only 3 years.
Until obviously the recent incident. And we're hoping to get back to work as soon as possible. I will remind everybody that's watching, shopcommons.com. All of what we do in the theme parks, as well as custom work, custom airbrush, you can visit our website, Shop Commons, and we are available to create special work for you. Portraits, silhouettes, caricatures, logos. The thing is, I try to learn how to say yes to just about every project and then figure out how everybody can do that project. Dave's off and running here. It's
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes in the round.
Krista says KBFFFFF. Lisa Rockwell chiming in that David indeed asked. I just want to make sure. Sometimes if I get closer, I can see it better. Too close, right? There we go. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Go Oaks. Bo says that Brian is a caricature god. That is pretty dang good. I'm gonna give you that. And the wild card that Angela's doing of David is spot on with that likeness.
30 seconds remain.
We want to remind managers out around the country to text your regionals as to who you think the winner of this vote is. Managers, please text your regionals, and the regional Eric will text me
5,
the vote tallies.
2, 1.
All right, time's up. No more shading. All right, we're going to go ahead and start with Angela this time, since she's the only one that drew David. Let's go ahead and see what you have. Do you want to see the drawing, what you like about it, how you felt about it?
I feel pretty good about it. It looks a lot like him, and I love that he has like a squishier face, and it's really fun to draw that.
How do you feel about that, David?
Squishy's good.
Squishy. I like that. I like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at Oak's drawing up there. What do you say about that one, Oaks?
I had fun with this one. Yep. Yep. Good face. Yep.
Would you say that the speed round helped you warm up?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think so. You want to get better as you go. I think it helped.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Cool. What about you, Michael? How do you feel about yours?
Yeah, I mean, I always struggle with curly hair and everything. You know, no two faces are the same. So it has its own challenges, but you know, I really wanted to take advantage of those eyebrows a little bit. You know, they were.
Can you bring it a little closer to the camera so we get a straight shot? There you go. Okay.
Right here.
That's looking good. I like how you got that dimension behind the hair there, so you can see the volume.
Thank you.
Keeping the shape as a mass versus you know, the furry rug.
Ooh, don't I look good?
Yeah.
You know it. You know it.
So David, how do you feel about yours?
Mine's okay. I think I did a pretty good job. This is definitely what my park sketch style is like.
Your Z-stroke
So-
looked really good in the hair.
Thanks.
Caught a likeness for sure. She's definitely got a fun face to draw, doesn't she?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
definitely.
And I dig. Can you see? You can't see the one she did to you, can you, David?
Yeah, I saw it.
It's pretty. I dig that. That's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's squishy.
Cool.
Lots of squishy going on.
Okay, so Eric, you want to, if you can give us a little traveling music, Ken, I'm going to get on to the next location. We do need some suggestions for Brian Oakes and for David for bodies. So please let me know how you'd like them to be depicted, David and Brian. And then we are tallying the votes now. Okay, we have a winner. We have a winner, and we have a nice crossfade there, and that's fantastic. We have a winner for this particular round, and I'm going to announce the winner, and everybody give him a round of applause. Let's hear it for Brian Oakes.
Woo! My boy.
I would agree with that. That was a fantastic drawing. I think everybody did a really good drawing, but I thought yours edged out a little bit, so that is going to be an extra couple of points for Brian there for winning that. And the votes are going to be tallied up throughout this particular competition. And at the end, we're going to announce the total number of votes as well as the viewer's choice. And later on, I'm going to explain to you folks how you can get in on the voting. Outside of just chiming in here on YouTube, we want to make sure that you like or subscribe to our channel. And in the meanwhile, we are ready to start the exaggerated features round. So what we're going to do is we're going to do another 7-minute drawing, actually. In this 7-minute drawing, we're gonna go outside of the box. We're gonna go into the face. We're gonna start on the inside of the face. We can start with an individual feature. We wanna stretch this a little bit more. We wanna use bold line. We wanna exit the page sometimes. There's really no rules to this. Just remember, you only have 7 minutes to complete. If you wanna blue line it, that's fine. If you wanna sketch it, that's fine. You may not see this in many parks, but some guests do actually request to have an extra wacky or certifiable exaggerated style. So we want to say person with the most exaggerated style, but still holds line quality, still holds a likeness, they are going to be the winner. And again, the managers and the regionals are going to text in, but I would like to hear what you guys have to say for who the winner of this round is. We're going to get this started. You guys about ready? You have your references pulled? And
Yes,
Michael
sir.
is going to references. That's a great word. I say it too fast sometimes. So Michael is going to be the exaggerated feature E, as you see there. And his wild card is going to be David as well. So you get to exaggerate David, and everybody else gets to exaggerate you. And people that are drawing along, please post these at hashtag Art Madness and put them up there with our Instagram. And let's see. See, Michael's right up. We've got the right one in the back, and I'm going to give you the 10-second. You guys ready?
Ready.
Ken, you ready on the 1s and 2s?
I'm ready, baby.
I love it when you get excited. The brewer, Ken Hyman, back there. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're off. Again, we want to ask you guys to come up with some scenarios for bodies for David and for Brian. So let's get those suggestions going off here. In the meantime, these folks are just going to start to do some exaggeration.
It looks like we might have lost Angela.
Yeah, we lost Angela, so here she is.
She's back.
What do you want? You got a free camera operator. What kind of labor do you need, Ken? I can see Angela starting with the caterpillar technique.
I can tell you that the same suggestion keeps popping up for both the final rounds.
Okay.
We need more than just one, though. We got to get at least one more each for.
So as Ken had mentioned, we would like a couple more suggestions. Be outlandish. Come up with something for Brian and for David that you may not see at a park. I believe we lost Angela again, but hopefully she'll be back. I trust she's not cheating while she's off camera.
She might have
drawn.
I think she might have pre-drew these.
I just saw Dino. He just poked.
Can you guys see me okay?
Yep.
I've been stood corrected by my favorite regional, which I can't list out loud. One of my favorite regionals, Barb. He says the hashtag is hashtag KAS Art Madness. So anyone that's drawing along, exaggerated styles, body styles, or black and white styles, KAS Art Madness, hashtag KAS Art Madness. I'll get it right someday. I'll pay you that extra 10. You promised me, Barb, please. Oh yeah, here we go. This is Len's song. This one goes out to Len Hernandez.
Ooh.
Is Len on here?
He is on here on the feed for sure.
Yeah.
KAS Art Madness. Saw it now. Bo is suggesting we do something inappropriate. That's literally what he wrote.
Every once in a while, I have to get really close to see what they're drawing. And I apologize, folks at home.
Why are your eyes bloodshot?
Well, you know, it's been a long couple of days, Ken.
I hear you.
How much longer do we got?
A little over 2.5 minutes.
All right. Thank you.
Mhm. Kirsten Ehrman says you might need a nose hair trim.
Myself?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I'm glad she saw that. Well, you know, while we're in quarantine, we all have to keep up with our grooming somehow. Thanks for the recommendation.
Two minutes left. I'm actually running a speakeasy barbershop in my house.
Very good. We're all gonna need it soon. Mine's getting up there.
Now that I've given away the secret, though, it's not so much of a speakeasy.
Right. So again, anyone drawing at home, hashtag KAS Art Madness. We want to see your drawings as well. We got lots of artist friends out there. Hopefully they're drawing along. We want to see what they did to Michael's face, what they did to David's face. We got some wild suggestions coming in now, don't we, Ken?
We got some good ones. One minute left in this round.
See some eyebrows going up into the brim of the hat. I'm always a fan of that. Of course, the glasses. We do see the exit of the page plane.
Those are my best features, man.
What's that?
Those are my best features.
I
The
love
hat, the glasses, the eyebrows.
just browsing.
10 seconds. Three, two, one.
All right, color sticks, markers down. Time is up. Let's get started with David. David, you want to say a little something about your drawing and how you feel about your exaggeration?
I like this. I think it's pretty good. I wanted to exaggerate how the glasses and the nose kind of look together, and kind of the shape of the face, of course.
And I do like when the ear can hear around the corner. That's my
Yes.
favorite part of that. So you can hear what they're talking about around the corner. But thank you. And then Angelo, how about yours? What do you want to say about yours? I saw you started with those caterpillar eyebrows. What else do you got to say about that?
He was harder than I thought,
Uh-huh.
but I liked it a lot. I'm not used to exaggerating extremely, so it was pretty cool to try.
Well, it's good to get outside of your comfort zone, right?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Keep that up, and maybe while you're having your downtime, get a little wacky with it. Michael, what do you got to say about your drawing?
I like how it came out. I was really having fun with Dave's face. Yeah, especially with the face shape that I was that I really wanted to try out. I wasn't sure if it was going to work out, but I kind of liked how it came in the end.
I'm really liking that one too, and I'm actually like your direction on your lines within the facial hair. You nice taper and control on that.
Why, thank you.
You captured the baggage like most of us have at this point under our eyes. Me included. It's fantastic. I like it.
That's right, David. You look fantastic. Love you, man.
Fantastic. And Brian Oakes, let's take a look at that piece.
Yeah. So I liked everything that's going on with him. You know, I think I was focusing on the nose. I was going for the caterpillar. I was going for the squishy. You know, so making everything all lumpy and round. And I like the grittiness of his 5 o'clock shadow. You know, got the facial hair on there. Some deep crevices with his dimples. You know, a lot of areas for shading. Have his brim flying out because the perspective in the photo is so forced. Like, you know, that brim is like 3D coming at you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot going on, and yeah, it was.
Now I'm looking at that area right underneath the nose where the lip kind of folds into where the teeth are.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah. Well, changes in direction, folds, lumps. Yeah.
Digging it.
Yeah, I love it, man. You tore me up.
Thanks for your face, Michael.
No
Did
problem,
man.
Beautiful.
Did you guys see that video that was really depressing by, I think it was maybe Moby did it, with everyone staring at their devices?
Oh, no.
Well, anyways, it was very depressing, but the characters in that particular video kind of remind me of your sketch. You know, I'm glad I could share that with myself. Thank you. All right, so Eric is getting the votes from the managers. If we have a little background music, Ken, we're going to get ready to go on to the face and body. And then I will say the managers and the regionals, please text Eric, and Eric's going to tally up the votes. But in the meantime, I can explain to you what we're going to do for the face and body. We're not going to tell you what poses we're going to do yet for Brian and for Dave, but we are going to let you know that you are going to be able to vote for your overall winner. Now, we don't want you to stop watching us, but go to shopcommons.com, and there's an area that says vote now, and I will show you. Well, there's my phone. Looks just like this. So sometime within this last drawing, or within 5 minutes of the close of the event itself, you go to the vote here on shopcommons.com. You can vote and cast your vote for the overall winner. So now if you feel good about your overall winner, and you want to cast for Brian, you want to cast for Michael, you want to cast for David, you want to cast for Angela, that's fine. Only 1 vote per email address. But if you have 5 people in your living room, obviously 5 votes are fine. So I'm going to do another close encounter as I turned into a red jelly bean there. Okay, that's better. Thank you. I'm glad you can all bear with me. I'm going to see if Eric has anything for me as far as a winner for that one. And we have something very different. Oakes is the winner of this one again.
What?
Oakes.
Yeah.
Ryan Oakes
man.
wins this one as well. He has been a hero of mine for some time. So, Ken, I will let you chime in with what people are suggesting Brian Oakes do as a face and body. We're going to have 7 minutes for this drawing as well. It's our last category. Again, I'll mention again, if you look right over my shoulder, shopcommons.com, you can cast your vote for the overall winner. And they can, if the overall winner is different than the winner that the managers and regionals choose, then they get bragging rights, and they also get a special cookie that I will mail to them when it's safe to mail that to them. So this cookie is going to be fantastic, and I promise it'll say overall fan favorite. All right. So shopcommons.com, if you would like to take a look at what we have available from any one of our artists. We have hundreds of artists across the nation. Commonsevents.com. And again, if you're drawing along, we want to see your drawings at hashtag KAS Art Madness. And we're getting ready to start the face and body scenario. So I will let Ken explain what Brian's fate may be.
Well, I picked out 3.
Okay.
For each, and they subsequently were the same for each one as the 3 that I saw the best. but I'm going to narrow that down to 2. So
I like that
think,
process of elimination you got there going. Go
so
ahead.
here is the first one that I found to be interesting. I think all the artists will appreciate this. Star Wars meets Tiger King.
Oh my god.
So Brian with Star Wars meets Tiger King. Okay.
And the other one, and this will go for David too in the wild card, because these are the 2 best ones that I saw for the whole thing. So that first one I mentioned, and then the second one is In Quarantine with the Kids Driving Them Nuts.
Okay, so they could choose either one of those, right, Ken?
Yeah, I think those 2 are the best ones that I saw.
And if you're drawing out there, folks, we want to see your renditions of this if you can. Pencil, paper, marker, color, spray paint, digital, KAS Art Madness, hashtag KAS Art Madness. And then what do we have for David?
Well, I picked both of those for both of them.
Okay, I got you. I wasn't
So-
listening close enough. I'm not a good listener, Ken. I apologize.
I've known you 7 years, and I know this is true.
That is correct. So I'm always thinking about the next thing, Ken. That's the
I know.
problem. So
That's
while we're
what I
thinking
love about you.
you ready to see this parlay? While we're thinking about the next thing, we are going to get on cue our favorite song, right, Ken? So we're going to get 7 minutes.
Who am I drawing? Or
You're-
what thing am I drawing?
You are going to draw David.
I'm
No.
drawing David.
You can.
I could draw. I thought I was drawing Brian because
Everybody's drawing Brian except for Brian. Brian's drawing David.
There you
I
go.
was seeing the theme. I was gonna get.
Okay. So you want to repeat those themes one more time, Ken?
All right. I apologize for the train passing in the background if you hear it. Star Wars meets the Tiger King, and In Quarantine with the Kids Driving Them Nuts.
Okay.
Gotcha. And then remember, folks, in this drawing, we're going to have 7 minutes to draw this. We would like for you guys to go on Shop Commons. If you have a device, we don't want you to leave our broadcast, but if you have another device or somebody that can help you, cast your ballot for the overall winner that you believe deserves the title for today, and that will be the fan favorite that gets the special cookie. And we are going to start this face and body scenario. You guys ready? Thumbs up. All right, 10 seconds. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're off.
This is a little war music theme.
Ah,
We are at war.
like a little taking it back to like 1917, correct?
That's right.
Right. This is for the cookie.
Yes, when I was like -59.
I will let you guys know this is our last category. And Eric's going to tally up the votes, as well as Bill, who figured out this polling station on Shop Commons. He's going to be tallying up fan favorites, which we're hoping you guys are voting for at this point. And again, don't forget shopcommons.com for that vote, as well as hashtag KAS Art Madness for your drawings and renditions. So Barb can judge you.
No judgment here.
I have had a question that was texted to me. Is the special vegan? It can be. So if you are vegan and you get the special cookie and would like to request a vegan special cookie, we can make arrangements, okay? No one's listening to me anymore. That's fine.
I was listening to you, but there's no way I would ever request a vegan cookie.
We'll just have to trick you with it.
That has happened.
We
Although
got
my wife did that. She tricked me with a dog biscuit once that was baked like a cookie.
By the way, you're hearing the voice of the great Ken Hyman, the brewer of Seville, man on the ones and twos, the keeper of the time, shall we say.
That's right.
And we just had another person ask, how do you vote? Right here, you just go right to shopcommons.com, and there should be a box there that says vote here, and I'll show you a picture of what that looks like.
Man, I need to finish Tiger King now.
My phone doesn't like to show up on the camera, but it looks like this when it shows up.
Sorry, I'm changing up the music.
No
I know
problem.
that Len likes this. This is what he gets.
I think for next week we should probably get some more music. What do you think, Ben?
Maybe. I think we could probably do that. It's too bad we can't get some licensed music, but I don't think we can afford that right now. We're on a low budget.
Royalty free.
This one's got some good tempo, though.
So Maddie Mango says, Jeremy, your true destiny was MC/DJ all along. LMAO.
Len just wants to shake his moneymaker.
And he can do that. Because we all need to shake some money makers right about now, don't we?
Oh, we do.
Yeah. Something goes on here, Mez, with my camera. As soon as I get out of the way, it turns me into a red tomato. Now, I do have some red in my face, as usual. But definitely not when I step over the camera. Something goes on with this camera here. With the budget we had, hard to believe that that happened, right, Ken?
Oh, I know. We were working on like tens of dollars.
Yes. Mez is full of compliments. He says I looked like a red tomato. Yes, Lisa Consolo, that is David Cummings' drawing. You are seeing the right person.
All right, we are at the 2-minute mark. 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. I will reiterate, you guys go to shopcommons.com and cast your votes for your overall winner for the night. And that'll be fan favorite for the special cookie, possibly the vegan cookie. So in the meantime, I would like the managers and the assistant managers and whoever's out there that has contact with the regionals to send your votes in. Or who do you think wins? And we're going to go over all the drawings in just a few minutes. Let the artists talk a little bit about them.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Commons Art YouTube channel. The more the merrier.
Absolutely. And David, we are missing the details on your body. We can see the head. I don't want to throw your mojo off. If you just need to keep drawing, that's fine. But we likely would want to see part of that body. There we go.
We got 1 minute left. I gotta say, I don't know a whole lot about art working for an art company, but I think all 4 of these pictures are pretty killer right now.
Absolutely. Like that commercial. I'm not a doctor, but I played one on television.
That's right. Although I've never played an artist on TV yet. No one wants to see my stick figures.
How much time we have, Ken?
10 seconds, brother. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
All right. Drop them down. Drop them down. All right. So I would like to start with, let's go ahead and start with Michael on this one. And we'll see what he has to say about his particular
Yeah, it was a bit of a challenge doing this kind of theme. I was trying to think about, man, how many can draw like kids, a bunch of kids behind them, being miserable or something. And I thought maybe they're all miserable because they have to wear hazmat suits or something like that. So there's Brian with a bunch of Lysol in his hands, disinfecting everything, getting ready for the, preparing.
That's awesome.
And they're the kids in the background. They're all miserable.
Very accurate.
I dig it. Hey, Oaks, let's see what's going on with yours.
Okay, yeah, I drew David. I went for the Tiger King Star Wars. There's his face. I went for, the important thing, I needed to get that mullet in there. Tiger King mullet, Joe Exotic. So that was a big one. Ran out of time with the tiger, but I also forgot his hand. But,
It's optional.
I guess we can say he's Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star Wars, yeah.
Luke
I
does
like
have a
the way
mullet.
you tied it together nicely. And man, that's an awesome likeness. And the way that hair sits on top, that's good. All right, let's take a look at David's sketch.
All right. So I drew Brian, Star Wars Tiger King.
Nice.
Threw a little Baby Yoda in there.
Nice. And the Death
That's a-
Star.
Yep. Lightsaber.
I got a question for you, David. How
Yeah.
did the Death Star appear twice in the newest Star Wars sagas?
In the newest one,
Yeah.
there was no, well, the one Death Star was crashed into the ocean of the planet or the moon around Endor.
Okay.
That's where they went to get the, I don't know, when they fought on the wreckage in the water.
Yeah.
But there was no, I don't think there was any Death Star. There was a Star Killer base. And then there was all the ships that had Death Star lasers on them, but they didn't have a huge Death Star.
All right. Well, I just needed to know, and I needed to ask David, so we'll have that conversation later. We didn't mean to nerd out on you guys. Sorry.
Is that the episode where Kirk and Spock get together for the first time?
It is.
Yeah.
No, not the first time. It's the one where Spock dies.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Okay.
He
Angela,
dies.
Angela, let's hear about your sketch.
Pulling down.
I did Star Wars and Tiger King too. The tigers are hungry for a lightsaber snack, so poor Brian is possibly going to get eaten.
Nice. And how do you feel about your likeness and your line quality?
Likeness I like. Line quality, I was looking for speed over quality a little bit, so it's a little lacking, but overall he looks good.
Awesome. And let's see. I didn't get a tally, so if everybody has texted into the regionals, and I am going to say one more time, if you were drawing along, please post them up at hashtag KAS Art Madness. We'd like to see what you did. Barb will judge you. Len will judge you. It'll be great. Maybe they'll write you back. Maybe they'll write you back together. I don't know what they do over there, but I know they're a lot of fun. Nonetheless, we want to make sure you guys come back and join us. Like or subscribe our channel. We'll be here again at 8 p.m. for round 3, the final round, before we move on to the final 4. We got Dave Smith from last round going on to the final 4. Whoever wins tonight is going to go on to the final 4. And then whoever wins round 3 is going to go on to the final 4. But the way we're going to determine our 4th and final slot on the final 4, it'll be the contestant that did not win that has the second most amount of points. Currently, that is Caleb from last week, who is sitting with 29 points. We will tally this up. And do we have a winner, Eric? If not, Ken, give me a little traveling music while we wait for the winner's announcements.
There's some more fake Dropkick Murphy.
Thank you. Okay, so we've got winners. We've got winners of this particular round, and the winner of this particular round is David.
Woo!
Give it up for David.
Oh man.
Beautiful.
Okay, a little more fake Dropkick Murphy, if you could, and then Eric's going to tally up the totals to give us the total winner. But in the meantime, I can announce the People's Choice. Again, we'll be back here at 8 o'clock, 5 p.m. Pacific. I think we lost Angela again. There she is. All right, so we'll be back again here at 8 p.m., 5 Pacific, 7 Central, 6 Mountain, and the People's Choice winner goes to Michael. Let's give it up.
Yay!
Nice. 48% of the vote, Michael.
Wow.
People's Choice. So you will get that special cookie. Are you vegan?
I am not.
Good. I'll just get you a regular cookie and get
Thank
that
you.
out
Bring
to
on the sugar.
Okay, we got it. Bringing on the sugar. And we are going to go ahead and announce the overall winner for round 2 that will be going on to the final 4. And the overall winner with 2 wins tonight. I think we knew it was coming. Let's hear it for Brian Oakes.
Woo!
Yay!
Round
Okay, yeah.
So we will see Brian again on the final 4 in just 2 weeks. Next week, back here, we got some big players coming in. We've got the famous and the incomparable Dino, the man who pretty much started caricatures for Commons, correct? All right. All right. I've just verified that that is correct. All right. So thank you, David, for backing me up on that one. And David won bodies. We got overall winner, Michael. We want to thank Angela for coming along and making some quality sketches and stepping outside of the box and doing some exaggeration. Oaks killed it with a lot of those sketches. Join us again, 8 p.m. Please like or subscribe our channels and check out Shop Commons. And we will see you again next week. So Cam, roll it out.